everybody. Tonight we have something a little special because as I was going through my Steam library, I noticed an interesting little block of selections I have in here. We have the Mega Man Legacy Collection, the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, the Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2, the Mega Man 0/ZX Legacy Collection, and Mega Man 11. I don't have 9, 10, or the Game Boy ones on Steam, or I guess the network games, or Mega Man Soccer, Mega Man Legends, but otherwise, here's the whole franchise just sitting right here in my library. So what I thought I would do, just as a little bit of a change of pace, is I'm going to play all of these, or at least try to. And because, I don't know, I figure like the average Mega Man game takes like 45 minutes to finish, and I've got like 30 or so on deck, I am probably not going to play all the way through them. So instead, I am going to set up a little challenge for myself, wherein I am going to sit down, play through these in series order. The instant I die or miraculously finish a game, moving on to the next one. Okay. We're in business. So, reiterating, since I had a lot of technical difficulties there, I have a truckload of Mega Man games installed on Steam. I'm going to go through them roughly in order. I am going to play all of them until I die or win. It'll probably be die. It probably won't take long in most of them. I am a little bit rusty. So starting right off with Mega Man 1. Let's see. Also, I have not played these in so long I forgot most of the weaknesses and where any of the other tools and such are. So Mega Man 1 is like infamously kind of the like ugly duckling of the series. There's these little like orange spheres give you points. Remember points? Well. Okay, just this one step breakthrough roll. Yeah. Me having 2,000 points. Just me making the controller works. So, okay. Was Mega Man 1 always that weirdly slidey when you walk? Huh. Yeah, there's like some weird physics going on in the original Mega Man 1. There's the score thing, which is a little distracting. These are like... Okay, that's legitimate death. So... what is the... Ah, there we go. So yeah, Mega Man 1, weird. Mega Man 2, I am better at. And yeah, it has inertia, which is like... Mega Man games don't have inertia. How dare you? It's like the one big change they made besides the point thing in the second one. Anyway, the story of Mega Man 1 is that, yeah, they made this game. It's not that great. They wanted to do a sequel, which they were like, we're not going to throw our money after that. It's like, okay, well, what if we just, like, you know, in our off time, just quietly make a sequel? We publish it when it's done? And Capcom was like, I guess, sure. And so they did, and then, like, here's your cash cow for, like, the entire hardware generation and a half, or 2, or 2.5, somewhere in there. And also just, like, an excellent game. And it occurs to me, if this had all gone down, like, today... So we would have had Mega Man 1, and then we would have had some DLC, adding in a couple more levels. And they sort of had those bad physics. Such a good soundtrack. I mean, probably not going to far if you need this, but sure, I'll take an E-Tank. But yeah, like, we got this like classic game because they did like a full-on sequel instead of just trying to like, well, having the ability to just patch the original kind of jank game and add some more content to it. That was odd. Mega Man 2 here is like a lot of people's favorite game in the series. It is not my favorite. It's close. It's up there. It's in the top 3. But like, I don't know. There's a couple things that bug me about it, and one of them is the Metal Blade. Frankly, where we have this one level here. It is a very easy level. It even has like plenty of stuff to like farm for power-ups while you're going down this pretty straightforward little corridor. You get an E-Tank right at the start of it, so if you do somehow die, you can just like farm those up. Don't need 1-ups. I'm playing this. And then you have, you know, a boss who's fairly manageable, I think. And then you get this incredibly broken weapon that you just like leave on for the rest of the game and replace your basic shot with. And except for when you're, you know, fighting bosses that, like, need one of the other ones as their weakness, and maybe not even then, like, whatever, you just stick with the Metal Blade for the whole game. Nothing else gets its time to shine. I forgot how to deal with those properly. Well, that works. These little barrel stack things. I'm not going to risk that E-Tank, because I don't know how to get that without taking a death with well, I guess if you like got items first. That's the whole level. And I guess I'll use E-Tanks early too if I'm committed to this challenge. I've always gotten fascinated too by like the boss AI in the Mega Man games, because like they've all got their own like weird custom script where they react to your stuff and like, okay. Score is 1-1 so far. That is a horrible story. Yeah, I prefer Mega Man 3 to Mega Man 2 just because of the weapon balancing mainly, and also like sliding and also rush. I realize that is like controversial in some games, but like they're both very, 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 very good games. Like it's like those two and 9. Also, I like how Quick Man's little thing is coming out of the frame there. Good little touch. Which apparently, like, some ports get wrong. No, it's, oh, I'm sorry. You should never play the Wily Wars. That wasn't on my little Genesis collection, right? I don't have to bust those out, right? As a kid, I used to actually start with Woodman. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I start with Woodman because Nintendo Power, for some reason, I guess some troll wrote a guide suggesting that you start with Airman of all possible things. Which, no, don't start with Airman. And, you know, famously, everybody read this and had a hard time because Airman's really hard. There's a whole song about it. And so, okay, well, what's he weak to? And, I think he's weak to Woodman, or is he weak to, like, Crashman and Crashman weak to Woodman? It's been a while. I guess technically the last time I played Mega Man 2 was like a month ago when I was doing that kind of playing hooky day of game design stuff. But also, why am I... What is wrong with me? I beat Metal Man. How do you... Okay. Yeah, this also takes no MP to use. Like, you fire 4 and it loses 1 notch. Like, everything in the game is weak to it, on top of it just being, like, incredibly handy mechanically. And yeah. This is the other thing, too, is there's this person, I don't know what pronouns they're using these days, called Hidane, who very famously did a bunch of covers of the Mega Man 2 soundtrack with lyrics that are very gay, for the most part. Everyone loves them, especially like the Metal Man, which is just really good. Worth looking if you've never heard them. But that whole song series got through like 6 out of 8, and like, it was like doing this thing where we're gonna remix a little snippet of the weakness into the theme for the boss you're fighting. And it was like the next one on the list was going to be Woodman, and then they just stopped, and it's just like, was it too easy? Is that the problem? Oh, those don't kill the carrots? Okay. But also, like, for me, like, this series in particular just kind of, like, is the NES, you know? Got the really good chiptunes, got the difficulty. The levels are pretty bite-sized when you get down to it. Oh, right, these chickens are, like, the one thing you can't use this on. Oh, no. Whatever will I do? I could switch off the weapon, but, like, why? Pilkeron? I'm not familiar. And yeah, depending how the night goes, like, there are some bonus games I am tempted to look up. Like, can you still play Roko-chan in any form? Okay, I hate to do this. I really hate to do this. But I am in challenge mode. Can't afford to die. I have the resources, I gotta keep living. Watch me keep another hit, not another hit, right? Oh, no. Okay, so it was worth it. Just barely. I feel like 2 and 3 are where I'm gonna get the farthest. I might get far in 6. 6 is the one that I actually owned on cartridge at the time. I'm still with the NES games here too, of course, because like X I'll get pretty far in, I think. Okay. So next is Airman, right? I love those little, like, what was the expression faces on those things? Oops. I don't like this using select for this stuff. For the man. Okay, so nose or mouth? Is it a little like weird little mouth with a tongue sticking out, or is it a nose with a white ring around it, and then the mouth is the thing on the bottom? This is the friendship ending question. Why did I even pick that up? I'm getting slightly paranoid because I'm actually getting like a decent distance into this one at this point. And I have not specifically played Airman's level in... when did I last play the Mega Man games? Holy cow. Oh, well, there's my death. Keep forgetting about that, like... that pause when you get a power-up into. I feel like that's not a thing in all of them. But... the rules of the challenge are the rules of the challenge. That was To's turn. Willing to do better in 3. I believe canonically the mouth is on the bottom and it is a nose, yes. But I've seen people really argue that one back and forth. The title screen song this one's a lot. But yeah, this is easily my favorite of the NES games. And I completely forgot the boss order. We're like Snake Man, right? Yeah, Mega Man 3's big addition. Okay, first of all, okay, there's none of that momentum going on in 3. 2 still had a little. I mean, it doesn't matter, but sure. Also, you can do this. And being the new feature that 3 added, it makes you do this a lot. Like, this is a game very much designed around the slide, and then in later sequels, it kind of just became like a thing you can do. Which is a thing for like most of them, really. Like 4 introduces the charge shot, and 4 like uses the charge shot as an interesting mechanic. Like there's times when you want to just shoot like crazy, there's times when you want to like charge up a shot, and you gotta like be strategic about it. And then in 5, no, you just charge your shot up all the time. And in 6 you would, except 6 you have power up that disables it sometimes. And when I say sometimes, I mean I use that thing all the time. Also, I just realized this one life challenge. Like, I don't have to worry about, oh, should I save that for later? In case I die? Also, they did a really good job with like the limited number of shades of green they have to work with. On this whole, like, just level made of snakes. I'm surprised there wasn't any sort of, like, legal issue when this game first came out, because it really is just Astro Boy when you get right down to it. The character designs, the premise of the plot. Well, Astro Boy and I guess Cutie Honey for how the, like, weapons work. Our original Cutie Honey was only a little pervy. And also, she only had like 5 forms instead of like all of them. Did Catch Me Have a Dog? I'm really like only familiar with like the movie that was on the Sci-Fi Channel back in the day, and a little bit of that like newer show where it's just like all the robots are falling apart and dying and becoming cannibals. Will I die here? No. The soundtrack of all these is so good. But yeah, there's like a couple mechanical changes between 2 and 3 that I never really like appreciated until now. That 2's a little, it's got a little of that like sliding to a stop thing that 1 had. Okay, now these sometimes bug out and get you killed. Ah, there it goes. Rules is rules. So, Mega Man 4. I'm kind of down on this one as the original NES games go, but I do have to say, like, every Mega Man game on the NES is an excellent game. It's just like A+ versus A, you know? Here's where we started, like, needing a plot. It's good explosions. So, okay, when did I last play Mega Man 4? Because I've played 2 and 3 more recently, because they're, like, certified classics. But, like, I feel like 4 and 5 I might not have played since they were new. Unless there was a previous time that I got some collection of the whole thing, which might have happened. I know there was the X collection on, like, the PlayStation 2. I played those. I must have some anthology of the first 6 that I've played at some point. But it's still been at least like 10 or 15 years. Yeah, that's a good question. The snake floor thing too is interesting because like that's something like the SNES like made a big deal of having as like a built-in feature. So I'm also wondering, like, did they see that coming? Wait, was Captain Absalom game, like, on the SNES? This would have to have been first, but yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying, never mind. But yeah, that Wiggly Snake floor, that might have been really influential. Okay, so these guys suck. Well, okay, Skullman, you're cool. And at this point, I am so fuzzy. Who do I fight first, people? I am open to suggestions. My gut is kind of saying Toadman. But I also have vague childhood memories of, like, being incredibly frustrated by Toadman's level. Renting this one day when I was sick. But, hearing other suggestions, What I find interesting about like Mega Man is like the other you know big obvious like NES platformer everybody's uses to go to is Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers has like very involved physics. Like your jump height is dependent on like your horizontal speed, which is like super momentum driven. But Mega Man, you jump that high, you move at that speed, you go from 0 to that speed. Okay, well, sorry, Mega Man 4. I knew that pushed you back. I didn't realize it was that severe. But yeah, starting with 4, you got like the oh, it's not really Dr. Wily. It's like it's Dr. Kassak, and it's like oh no, he just kidnapped his daughter, and then like oh, it's actually Proto Man. He's evil now, which like be as he is. Oh, I forgot. Like, is like there's an evil clone of him, or is it like somebody in disguise, or is it like he's being blackmailed? It's been a while. Yeah, water looks really nice in Mega Man games in general. Okay, I do not remember anyone from this game. Suggestions welcome. But yeah, so like the end games is like 1 and 2, you know, there's a castle at the end, you go through, you fight some bosses. 3, there's this whole bit where there are like remixed versions of the levels in the corners, which have 2 bosses from Mega Man 2 each in the form of this evil clone robot thing. And then you have the castle, which I kind of like, because you can like break it up, you can like get a, you know, password in between. And then starting with 4, and from then on, we have 2 castles every time, because there's like the fake villain's castle and then Wily's castle, and you kind of do it all in one straight shot. It's a bit much of an end game, I find. You know what? I haven't done any water levels yet, so let me fix that. Also, wow, that really inspired Dive Man or Treasure Knight from Shovel Knight. Yeah, the backgrounds get like progressively like much nicer as the series goes on too. It's kind of a BS little gotcha. It's not a ton of damage, but still. Okay, probably right, yeah. Oh, got me again. Look at that sparkly water. I haven't had death damage yet, just from pits. Will that change? Also, oh yeah, and starting from 4, you can charge your shot up and like ruin the music with this little whoa sound. Okay, this I suddenly do remember. Yeah. So my goal here is to at least, like... Oops. At least get to some actual water, hopefully. Okay, so it is ride this one up in a short hop. Okay, that whoa, it's really annoying. And I don't like having to hold the button down the whole time. Like, you really want to have your shot charged, especially in 5, like, all the time. Oh! Okay, well, this is not what I was planning to show off, but yeah, we can have a little vehicle section on the NES. This is a gimmick that they would immediately like go to town on in the X games, which came out after this. If I was actually playing these in chronological order, X would be next. Then they like came back to the NES for 6 as the last hurrah, and like one of the. Well, now I can't turbo shard up. I'll get that timing down. I'll get the timing down. I love how it's all these like super cutesy little animals and like you got like people, you got robots chopping down robot trees. I am going to die. Okay, well we saw the cool jet bike section from that one. Yeah, I forgot this too. Like I remember so little about 5. Anyway, I died, so on to 6. Now, 6 I remember a lot, because again, like I was saying, this is like the one I actually owned the cartridge of. Everything else I rented back in the day. And 6 was also famous for like, where we're gonna do like a little contest where just send us your little robot drawings and we'll like maybe put a couple of them in the game. Also, this has like the worst like fake villain. It's just you just put a fake beard on and glasses. So anyway, I really wish I remembered the level order because 6 I actually like a lot. It does this really interesting thing where instead of the standard, you know, rush jet, rush coil stuff. Rush turns into power armor. There's one that gives you like just like massive punches, and one that gives you a little jetpack that like gives you interesting jump physics, which both come with the cost of you cannot. Well, you can charge up the fist, but you can't charge your shot with the jetpack. You can't slide with either one of them. But infinite ammo on the attacks, which I thought was a really cool idea. And they would eventually revisit that with the ZX games, which I'm eventually going to get to. So, okay. Also, like, 6 doesn't have a water level in it, which is interesting. No, it does. It has Centaur Man. So, I guess I'm doing Centaur Man, but I don't remember where you get the Rush power-up, sadly. We gotta see some NES water physics in the Mega Man games. And yes, it did. If it was going chronologically, X would be before 6. That little splash effect is very good. So yeah, being a robot, Mega Man sinks in water, but your jump height becomes yes. This is as long as you hold the button down for. Also, water levels tend to be full of spikes, so like, gotta worry about that instant death, which will probably do me in here with my challenge here. Speaking of spikes, there's some. Ha! You secretly helped me. Yeah, so here you can see it. Like, if I just tap it, yeah, little tiny jump. But if I go, that's my max height. So you gotta kind of know when to let it go for this sort of thing. I say, and then I don't. Okay, so that's the NES Mega Man games. So, welcome to the Mega Man games where the sprites are too big and have to be animation frames. It's fine. So we have here, we have 9 and 10 here. Cool. I was gonna say I have 9 and 10, but they're on my Wii, possibly my Wii U at this point. Okay. Those are... Okay, yes. Okay, that works. So yeah, Mega Man 7 was on the SNES. I want to say after X2 this came out? Or was it after X1? Because they were doing both series like in parallel for a bit there. It was very confusing. Mega Man is not a cop. How dare you? Yeah, Mega Man X I know came out after 5, and then 6 came out, and I don't know whether it was 2 or X2 or 7 next. X is a cop, yes. And, oh, right. 7's where they start doing the thing where you fight, like, a set of 4, then a set of 4, and I do not like that. Yeah, I kind of get it if you want to do the 2-loop thing, and most of them do the 2-loop things as far as, like, the weaknesses go. And it's, I guess, nice not have to guess, but, like... Plus, I'm sure they're thinking, like, well... The problem with the Mega Man format, right, is you can't, like, have... increasing difficulty over the game, because like every level is its own starting point, so like that level can get harder as it goes on, but then you just kind of like hit a reset point until you get to the like castles at the end, which are like, now we're playing for real. So I guess like 4 easy levels and 4 medium levels makes some sense, but like I don't know, the whole Mega Man gimmick of like you get stuff when you beat levels that makes the rest of the levels more trivial is kind of already like... Look at how much of the screen that sprite takes up. That's why 7 sucks. Anyway. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, that's also true. Well, I think 7 also does the X thing of having, like, an intro level. And this game was made... Yeah, this had a super fast development cycle. But I feel like a lot of the Mega Man games were, like... in that, like, 6 to 9 month sort of range. And like the Battle Networks definitely were. Those were like coming out 2 a year at one point. It's a good joke. Yeah, 7 is also like the most cartoony game in the series. Also, the intro isn't content to be just like be before you hit start on the title screen. It's gotta be actually in the game here. But I also have to say, like, I don't feel like this makes the best use of, like, the SNES's palette. And it definitely makes all the sprites too big. This is, like, almost as claustrophobic as the Game Boy games are. Consequently, you like... You are not a fast little boy in this game, like... Look at how many steps it takes to get across that. You edgy monster, how dare you? I do like the getting hurt before dying thing. I don't like the shiny HP bar either. It reduces the readability on it, you know? Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna like say something or have a meter fill up. You're just gonna start shooting me right in the face right away, huh? Yeah, the face isn't as good either. So like, it's weird to have them be called like bass and treble when like they don't really play up the rock and roll thing in the American. Like that's their names in civilian mode, but like. Also, like, you got Sonic, you got Knuckles, you got Shadow, you got Mega Man, you got Proto Man, you got Bass. You know, that's a way to do a password, I guess. Okay, so we got just the 4 to start with. And it's not even telling us their names, but let's do Junkman. Who is a tall drink of water. I guess it's the same jump distance, but it feels shorter when you have this bigger sprite. It's gonna really throw me off. Also, I love that the old electronics have robot cockroaches living in them. Oh, yeah, those bolts have been a thing for a couple games now, I think. I just haven't really seen many of them because I'm playing terribly. But they have a whole little like shopping thing between levels where you can like buy power-ups, basically. When did that start? Did that start in 4? Yeah, by 7 here, like, the cast of characters is pretty big. Because you got your rival, your other rival. You got Roll, you got Rush, you got... What's his name? Otto, you got Eddie or Flip Top, you got Beat the Bird. It's a lot of little pals. Thing. So what do we actually... Oh. Ladder, come on. I guess what I want to do is stop it like there, and then click hop. You didn't really stop very long, did you, pal? Also, like, this ladder is less wide than it looks, which I don't like. How did you hit? The hit. Singular. Singular. Stop it. Holy cow. What happened to iframes, Mega Man 7? What happened to iframes? Anyway. I'm not a fan of 7. And I have never touched 8. This is a brand new experience for me. Let me make sure that the buttons aren't weird. Okay. This was on the PlayStation, so there's like some loading, and also there's an intro with like anime. What was different on the Saturn? Ah! There's not enough fighting old bosses in the Mega Man series in general. Like, 3 did it with the whole Doc Robot thing. 10 did it in a pretty cool way. And, like, Gutsman keeps coming back as bigger bosses, kind of. But yeah, I'm just completely blind. All I know is that Dr. Light's voice is truly a thing. Did you say bass?
Mega Man, hurry! You must come with me!
You can't leave yet!
Rush jet! Whoa! Dad, you'll have to take care of this some other time.
No!
Grainy cell animation. I miss it.
Dr. Light, what is the problem?
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. This meteor seems to be emitting a powerful energy signature. Something this powerful must not go into the hands of Evo.
I understand, Dr. Light. I'm on it.
Thank you, Mega Man. If you can, please bring the meteor back.
Okay. Ready.
Okay, so here at least, like, that's a reasonable sized sprite. Even if they did, like, Astro Boy him up a little bit. And this background feels very like, hey, we also got this Mega Man Legends thing going on. I want to remind you of that. Those are some like very stylized vents. So like in the intro is a thing, but do I actually have? Nope. I guess he just had Rush Jet for the intro and then put him away. Yeah. I mean, the PlayStation had X4. X4 is great. And I hear good things about the Legends games, but I've not had a chance to play them. I don't know how much I like the sprite art in this. Like, it's good for not taking too much of the screen while being like more detailed than the NES, but like, I don't know. Rush looks weird there. So does Mega Man. Okay. Where'd the ball go? Oh, okay. Okay. So we have a little Mega Man soccer then. Okay. Maybe one of those shield from one side things, I see. I was just thinking about 6. There's a lot of those like charging shield things, and when you have the like Rush Power Fist thing, if you're charged up, you can just smash them anyway, despite the fact they're shielding. What is this? What is happening right now? Mega Man does not swim. What are we doing? Oh, I don't like that at all. I do like the count of how many times I can like use my sub weapon. I guess I should be getting more use out of. It's like, here, try out this new thing. That's something. Walk into it. We're down. Not sure it's picked up there. Oh, I guess weapon energy. Let's go a little boss intro. I see. Yeah, you can't keep it charged and use the other one with, like, clever thumb action, but that's... I do like having access to your basic shot at all times. That's nice. Also, wow, that face is really stylized.
Now the world is mine. Gotcha.
I want to go back to being characters not talking in general, by the way. At least not in normal gameplay. Like, this is fine. But I don't hear power shot! And, like, horrible toad noises from the, like, Game Boy Advance ports of Mario games.
I got it, Doctor.
I guess I'll save. Okay. What's over here?
Welcome back.
Oh. Interesting. Interesting and all very cheap. What? I don't quite know what you mean by that. Let's go with, no. Oh, no, those are the cost, and that's what I have. Okay, I had that backwards. Oh, this is all useless to me. Those aren't cheap at all.
Good luck, Mega Man.
Interesting options, though. So, okay, we got some kind of flying guy, some kind of big ice guy, some guy, and some kind of awful clown. Well, ice guy seems like they have a neat looking level, so.
Approach that.
The voice acting really is special.
Ready.
This is just like absolutely the highway from X1. Was that saying like you will automatically charge this up without holding the button down, or was that saying like as soon as it hits full charge you'll fire? Because that sounds like awful. Also, no more notches on the HP meter is bad. There's no reason not to have this on, huh? Uh-oh. We got some more vehicle gimmickry. Oh, is this? This is the infamous jump, slide, slide. Okay. Okay.
Jump, jump.
Well, I suffered that. There's some interesting ideas in there. I don't hate that as much as I hate 7. 7 is just bad. 7 is claustrophobic and like things have weird hitboxes. But then, yeah. So after 7 and 8, there was Rockman and Forte in Japan, or Mega Man and Bass if they had localized it, which was back on the SNES, unless you play as Bass, and that seems to not be in any collections. Like I heard it's bad too, but like it's weirdly like forgotten as the series goes. And then there were a bunch of X games, and the Battle Networks, and the Mega Man Legends and some other stuff. And then they finally went like back to basics and released 9. Yeah. I've never heard good things about it, but like it's weird that it's not in collections. It's all the same. Same with Mega Man Soccer. Like you made it, throw it in there. Yeah, Mega Man 9 was like, for the longest time, it was like a downloadable only thing. Like I said, I had it on the Switch. I think you also got on the 360 and the PlayStation 3. And it is very aggressively back to basics. Although we got these eyes moving around, which is good. And 9 I love. Like, 9 is up there with 2 and 3 for me. However, you cannot slide in 9. No sliding, no charging your gun. So I am going to start with Splash Woman. Hopefully not die super early. Robots can be girls now. Yeah, this is all I can do. So here, we're back to like the original sprites, but we have like slightly more screen space. So like this is so nice after playing 7 there. Also, like 9 is hard. 9 has a lot of like little gotchas for like if you're overly familiar with the series. Like any instinct you have about which way to go when you're like falling blindly is gonna be wrong. Which I appreciate. I also appreciate this little like I think purely cosmetic ink thing from these. But yeah, those are the kind of spikes I was talking about before. You just need quick reaction times to not just instantly die if you touch one. Do I take the safe path or the dangerous path? I take the dangerous path, of course. Yes, I did know it was going to happen. Yeah, like Bubble Man especially back in the day, like half the level is just like going down vertical columns of that stuff. Remember, who did the little comic ones of like someone like trying to pin something to metal, Mega Man's chest as like a little metal thing and then he just like instantly dies? Because that's technically a spike. Oh, another one of these, right. I'm kind of surprised there's like nothing going on in the background here. I think they were, with the backgrounds in this game, like, misremembering what NES graphics were like to some degree. They went a little too simple in places. Because like by 5 and 6, like the backgrounds are really nice. That's an interesting attack pattern. I like the visual feedback of like watching the water like drain out of these. You can like watch this for a cycle. It's been a bit. Okay. Just don't hesitate. Go, 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 go. Okay. This might be it, by the way. Yep. Oh well. Thought that was gonna happen. Oh yeah. 10's the one with the awful castle. 9 is good all the way through. Like 9 is a gem. So 10 realized that like 9 was a little too aggressively flashbacky. Well, actually, there was DLC for 9, which lets you play as Proto Man, and they gave Proto Man his shield and the slide, if I recall. And then with 10, that's unlocked from the start. I think Mega Man can also slide. I'm gonna have to check. And then they did a little DLC to play as Bass for the second time ever. And the only really one that you can still do. But okay, no. Okay, yeah. So Mega Man plays like Mega Man 2. Proto Man, in addition to the shield, plays like Mega Man 4. I will say classic. How dare you in easy mode? So it's very tempting to start with Sheep Man because there's this Sheepu CPU pun going on. But I am going to go with Nitro Man because Nitro Man's level is a remix of the theme song to Kamen Rider Kabuto, I swear, and I really like it. The other thing, which I may or may not get a chance to show off with how well I'm playing so hard tonight, is all the weapons in 9 were just amazingly useful, and all the weapons in 10 are super fiddly. It's you get this ice thing that puts icy spikes on the floor a distance in front of you for me to that building, and then if you hit something with the ice ball, it does little damage, but if they walk onto the spikes, they take a lot. Or Sheep Man has this little lightning cloud that flows up slightly, and then has a little lightning strike. And it's all these delayed reaction set of trap things, which are just really hard to use in the moment. Is this the first sniper joke tonight? Okay, I gotta do the ladder thing, right? Yeah, this will work. Or not. Okay, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's just bad positioning. That's a cool enemy design. Also, do I, start with, I do start with Rush Bombs, okay. That's, I think in a lot of these. I don't really care about your bolt chop thing. Although if I did use the rest, I could like get up through those darker purple blocks to that little top section and just ignore all this. Yeah, they're good enemy design. There's stuff I like in 10, but like, yeah, it's the weapon thing. It's just, it's too fiddly. You can be all cool and just ride one of those to the end if you are more familiar with this level's layout and more confident in not doing a like one death and I'm done challenge. Ow. This is, yeah. Ten's also a little mean in general. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the hit on that one, thanks. And that one. Oh, I am getting like really hurt now. So I should probably. Okay, a little safer for a bit. Oh, these are something that's been in for a while. I know they were in 6. I don't remember when they first showed up. You're just annoying. Do you always have 3 shots, or is that new? Okay. Probably gonna die to the boss. This neat looking boss. I just got through a level. Oh, 69, nice. See, that's probably like the most useful actual weapon in the game, 'cause at least it does something that like is gonna hit stuff. Okay, that was 10, and okay, that is it for classic original Recipe Mega Man.
Stop. Light. We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this. At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research.
Mr. Wily, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind?
I don't like these younger interpretations at all.
One day the world will know I was right all along. Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait.
I like his little skull bedpost though, and pajamas.
Yes. Now I'll show you light.
So this is Mega Man 11, which is the one. Well, I guess aside from like that powered up remake of the first one, this is like the one time we got like polygonal Mega Man going on, if I recall. And also, the big gimmick of this one, I think, is like the gear system from Haggleman from the Game Center CX game. So that's interesting. I have never seen. I've never. Yeah, I've like seen somebody stream like a level of this, and that's my entire exposure. I know the gear is very polarizing. Yeah. Oh.
All systems nominal. You're in great shape, Blockman.
All thanks to you, Doc.
Why does anything ever go 3D? It looks like garbage.
Well, I can hear the construction yard calling. Lock out!
Good luck out there. Roll, how many checkups are left?
Let's see. We just finished with Blockman. That leaves Torchman, Acid Man, Impact Man, Bounce Man, Fuse Man, Tundra Man, and Blast Man. Just 7 to go.
Oh, brother, there's no end to him. Doc, how about giving your favorite assistant a break?
I don't need a break, Otto. You know, for a robot, you sure do complain a lot. Now let's crank it up a gear.
Oh, I ain't a machine. Yeah, but still.
Mr.
I mean, Roll is also a robot. What the hell?
Oh, earthquake!
What on earth? Roll, Otto, hurry to me!
Splendid to see you again, Light.
Wily!
Yeah, I
Doctor, what's going on? Stand back, everyone. I'll handle this.
Mega Man!
like my little sprites.
This is no time for your heroics. I've simply come to give Dr. Light a message.
Kindly be
Although
quick
this
about
does look a lot better than a secret bonus game I'm getting
I
to.
recalled some old research. The very invention you so coldly crushed when we were students together. Or has your memory failed you?
our university days. A device. It can't be.
Oh, but it can! Your objections wouldn't stifle me forever. I have perfected my design. And now we'll see who was right all along.
Dr. Light, what's the ruckus?
Perfect timing. The lot of you will make excellent test subjects.
Wow! Who are you calling test subjects?
Quickly, you must all run and hide.
Who made speed here?
My robots.
Over here, Light.
That speed. What have you done?
Dang it! Nobody blocks Blockman!
Let those robots go, Dr. Wily!
I have a better idea. At last the world will bow down to the genius of Dr. Wily.
Nobody blocks Blockman. It's really something you say when like your friend is interrupting your date.
Doctor, I'll go after Wily.
Wait, Mega Man. Wily's invention is called the Double Gear
Double
system.
gear.
It's designed to push robots far beyond their normal strength and speed. If he really has completed it, I'm afraid you won't stand a chance.
But we can't just let him get away.
Mega Man, I can tell you won't be stopped. Very well. This is the prototype double gear system that Wily developed back at Robot University. If I install this into your circuits, you may be able to stop him. But it's
Where's it gonna
dangerous.
fit?
Double gear places great strain on robot systems.
I can take it, Doctor. I want to do this, no matter the cost.
Like it's bigger than his torso.
As you wish. The installation will take some time. There's a lot of work to do. The double gear system is fully installed. Mega Man, rise and shine.
Go get him, Mega Buddy! And remember, your old pal Otto is here to help out.
Mega Man, that dirty Wily won't know what hit him.
Mega Man, you're doing a noble thing. Be careful out there.
Doctor, roll. Auto. I'll be back soon.
Sure.
Speed gear! Full power! Power gear! Full power!
Okay. First of all, just like let me get a feel for these weird, like, I don't know, this feels a little like weirdly smooth, and that feels shorter. Okay, it's a toggle, not a hold.
Speed gear!
Okay. Thing. You just gave me this. Okay, no, this is okay. Is that really a social tutorial? I mean... Oh, okay, that has a dedicated button. That's nice. Okay. Weird little minimalist face there. Oh. Okay, gonna start with Blockman on the logic of having the, It is Beautiful Joe, you're right. Except without, like, just being in a dumpy little shirt and hat if you use it too much. Visually, like, I'm not here for this. I do like having a dedicated button just for that, though. That's... Because Rush Code would take care of it. It's like, this is not something you just, like, leave equipped. This is something I use once, and then I'm done. Like, I don't know, they got the shell shading look here down pretty well. It doesn't look that much different than, like, the standard sprite, at least the later Mega Man games. But, like, there's no clear grid to the terrain, and that bugs me a bit, you know? Like... I feel like that's part of the aesthetic. Okay, so this is encouraging me to do that. It's pretty useful, like, just you have it ability, honestly. Which says to me is going to be some, like, really annoying, like, precision physics bits later on, or precision, like, platforming bits later on. I played Psycho Fox. I know you. Okay, this is bad. Oh, okay. Such is the rules. Take a look at this before I leave, though. Oh, I see. No, I want to like. Where is just get me the hell out of here? Aha. There we go.